Differences between compound and mixture. A compound is a substance that is composed of two or more different elements chemically combined together in a fixed proportion. This means that the elements that make up the compound are bonded together and cannot be easily separated by physical means. Compounds have unique physical and chemical properties that are different from their component elements. For example, water, H2O, is a compound made up of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom, and has unique properties such as its ability to dissolve many substances and its boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, a mixture is a combination of two or more substances that are physically combined together, but not chemically bonded. Mixtures do not have a fixed composition or properties and can be easily separated by physical means such as filtration or distillation. Mixtures can be classified as homogeneous, uniform composition, or heterogeneous, non-uniform composition. For example, air is a mixture of gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and others, which can be separated by fractional distillation. Here are some more examples of compounds and mixtures in daily life. Sugar, sucrose, is a compound made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. It has a fixed composition and properties that are different from its component elements. Salt, sodium chloride, is a compound made up of sodium and chlorine atoms. It has a fixed composition and properties that are different from its component elements. Air is a mixture of gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and others, which can be separated by fractional distillation. Milk is a homogeneous mixture of water, fat, protein, and other compounds. It can be separated into its components by centrifugation or filtration. Trail mix is a heterogeneous mixture of nuts, seeds, dried fruits, and other ingredients that can be easily separated by hand or by using a sieve. Differences between physical and chemical properties of matter in detail with daily life examples. Physical properties of matter are characteristics that can be observed or measured without changing the chemical composition of the substance. Some common physical properties of matter include mass, volume, density, color, texture, and melting point. These properties can be used to identify and classify substances. For example, the density of a substance can be used to determine if it will float or sink in water, and the melting point can be used to identify the substance. Here are some examples of physical properties of matter in daily life. The density of a metal can be used to determine its purity. Pure gold has a density of 19.3 grams per centimeter 3, while impure gold has a lower density. The color of a gemstone can be used to determine its value. For example, a ruby is more valuable if it is a deep red color, while a pinkish red ruby is less valuable. The texture of a fabric can be used to determine its quality. Higher quality fabrics tend to be smoother and more uniform in texture. Chemical properties of matter describe how a substance interacts with other substances to form new substances. Chemical properties can only be observed when a substance undergoes a chemical reaction or change. Examples of chemical properties include flammability, reactivity with acids, and oxidizing ability. Chemical properties can be used to identify how a substance will react in certain situations. Here are some examples of chemical properties of matter in daily life. The flammability of gasoline makes it a valuable fuel for cars and other machines. The acidity of lemon juice can be used to clean tarnished copper. The oxidizing ability of bleach makes it an effective disinfectant. It's important to note that physical and chemical properties are interconnected. For example, the melting point of a substance is a physical property, but it can be influenced by the chemical composition of the substance. Additionally, changes in physical properties can be an indication of a chemical change or reaction occurring.